The bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest Steffy and Hope's feud will continue to escalate and shake things up for many other characters on the series. Carter will remain enraged and will want to avenge Steffy. Meanwhile, Liam will stand in Hope's support. Next, Brooke might consider a reunion with Bill, while Ridge would feel a pull towards Taylor. Amid the chaos, Steffy will face a threat. What the B&B's coming week looks like, let's find out. Carter's determination uproots Steffy from her position. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of November 11 to 15, 2024 reveal that Steffy Forrester has not faced any repercussions for firing Hope. She has made it clear that nobody can change her mind about that decision. However, it looks like she might feel a little threatened when Hope starts to retaliate. Obviously, Steffy has no clue about Hope and Carter's secret romance, so she doesn't understand why Hope has been showing up at office even after being fired. It looks like all of that will make her feel little worried. Hope's silence on the issue could be misinterpreted by most of the characters, but how will Liam Spencer react when he gets update about the news? Will he come forward in Hope's support in front of Steffy? Well, if not, at least Hope has Carter as a powerful backup at SC. He may not only support Hope, but could also avenge her humiliation at Forrester Creations. Carter is furious with the treatment Hope has received by Steffy and Ridge. He didn't want to give up his luxury conglomerate idea, but it was turned down rather quickly. So fans will soon get to see him challenging Steffy and Ridge's position at SC. Though he has not yet mentioned anything about his plans, Carter might want to debar the father-daughter duo from their co-CEO position. Well, Steffy's aggravating attitude towards Hope might make him more determined towards his revenge. However, we wonder if all of this could backfire. We will have to wait to know. Will and Elektra's romance, Bill's confusion, and some romantic shakeups. As for Will Spencer and Elektra Forrester, their romance will soon blossom. But Will's connection with the Logan family is sure to bring some hurdles for the future couple. In the meantime, Will's father, Bill, will have another set of issues to deal with. Bill will revisit his part and think of everything that has happened with Poppy Nozawa and Luna Nozawa when they were around. He will also think of all the heartache, but now he will be on the way of moving on. How would that look like? What if Katie Logan reconsiders a reunion with Bill? Or Brooke could finally rethink on getting back with Bill? What do you think about it? Brooke and Ridge's relationship is suffering heavily as she is disappointed with Ridge's behavior. Meanwhile, Taylor Hayes' return in the town has distracted Ridge. Their differences could open the door for some old romance, and some romantic shakeups could take place for the couples on B&B. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Soap Spectrum. I am Emily here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, viewers will see a dark and sinister side of Carter Walton. After learning that the Forrester family fired his secret girlfriend Hope Logan, he has an axe to grind at Forrester Creations. But what exactly does Carter have planned for Steffy Forrester and her family? Here's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Hope Logan cries on Carter's shoulders. Hope Logan sobbed her way out of Forrester Creations after her stepdad Ridge Forrester had her escorted from the building. Her Prince Charming raced to pick her up and took her home to wipe away her tears and give her a shoulder to cry on. Before Hope hopped into Carter's car, he vowed to make sure the Forresters paid for what they did to her. B&B spoilers. Steffy Forrester stands her ground. Steffy Forrester made it clear that she has no intention of unfiring Hope and has already shut down her company email and is going to have a chat with the other employees about the changes being made in the boardroom. It's safe to say this situation is going to get worse and all hell is about to break loose. What exactly is Carter Walton planning? Initially bold and beautiful fans were convinced Carter was going to start his own company and become the Forrester's competition in the fashion world. But what if he has something far more sinister planned? Did anyone else get creepy Justin Barber vibes from Carter? The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Carter Walton follows in Justin's footsteps. A few years ago, Bill Spencer's right-hand man went rogue and nearly stole his company out from underneath him. After years of doing Dollar Bill's dirty work, Justin had enough and went on a crime spree trying to dethrone Bill at Spencer Publications and kick off a hostile takeover. Maybe Carter has no intention of quitting, and he plans to destroy Forrester Creations from the inside out? Do you think that Carter Walton has gone rogue? How far will he go to get even with Steffy Forrester for firing Hope? Is he starting to remind you a little bit of Justin Barber? Share your thoughts and theories in the comments below. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Friday, November 8 reveal that Zende Forrester Dominguez will get into an argument with Steffy Forrester, so his outrage over Hope Logan's firing will be at the center of that confrontation. Zende will rip into Steffy for throwing away Hope's line and kicking her out of the company since this decision affects other people. Of course, Zende also made a prediction about the public backlash that could result from Steffy's choice, so he may warn her about that on Friday's B&B episode. Even so, Steffy won't be persuaded to change anything since she's determined to teach Hope a lesson. Over with Bill Spencer, he'll receive an emotional letter from Luna Nozawa. Luna was jailed after all her crimes came to light, but she'll express remorse in a special note to Bill and thank him for the love he showed her. Bill will find himself reflecting on Luna's Il Giardino victims, Poppy Nozawa's frame-up, the phony DNA test drama, and Steffy's kidnapping. Luna unleashed a lot of chaos, but Bill will wish everything had turned out differently. There was a time when Bill truly thought Luna was his daughter, so he was looking forward to building a long-lasting relationship. Unfortunately, Luna duped Bill and pivoted to going after him romantically when her paternity deception failed. Katie Logan will hate that Bill's life got turned upside down, so she'll support him on Friday's episode and listen to his complicated feelings about Luna's letter. Bill will still care about what happens to Luna, especially since he knows how messy all this is for Poppy. Nevertheless, Bill may admit he was more in love with the idea of a happy united family than anything else. If Bill had his way, he'd put his family back together with Katie and Will Spencer now, though Katie may continue to stand against him on that. Other bold and the beautiful spoilers say Poppy will pay Luna a jailhouse visit, so that'll surprise Luna and leave her wondering what this is about. It turns out Poppy will have some important information, so she'll pass along updates. Will Poppy's info involve Luna's legal defense and a potential transfer to a psychiatric facility? That's one possibility to consider if Poppy perhaps wants to hire a new attorney for her daughter. Then again, it's possible Poppy will admit another father candidate for Luna or something along those lines. The news Poppy delivers is supposed to be valuable in some way, so Luna may have some hope based on whatever she hears. However, there's a chance Poppy might also announce plans to leave town during this visit. It just depends on what Poppy expects her future to look like now, so stay tuned to see what she'll tell Luna. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Poppy and Luna have some great scenes coming up no matter what. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Friday, November 8, 2024 are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Penelope Poppy Nozawa to confront her jailed daughter. Coming up on The Bold and the Beautiful. Meanwhile, Bill Spencer receives a letter from Luna Nozawa, which forces him to reflect. Over at Forrester Creations, Zende Forrester Dominguez angrily confronts Steffy Forrester Finnegan about the ripple effects of firing Hope Logan. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Zende Forrester Dominguez's confrontation. B and B spoilers for Friday, November 8 reveal that Zend will confront Steffy. Zend will be furious, but will try to stay calm while talking to Steffy. It's not just Hope getting fired, but Zende has now lost his position as lead designer. Then, there are all the other jobs at Hope for the future that are now gone. Zende will try to explain to Steffy that her termination decision has ripple effects throughout the company. B and B spoilers, Luna Nozawa's letter. On Friday, November 8, Bill will get a surprising letter. Bill gets a letter from Luna, who is behind bars. Luna's letter will be poignant, and it will lead to some tough thoughts and emotions. In a weekly preview clip, Bill doesn't have to deal with Luna's letter alone. Katie Logan is there to help Bill as he processes this tragedy. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Bill Spencer's painful reflection. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Friday, November 8 reveal that after reading Luna's letter, it causes Bill to reflect. Bill will reflect on the situation as well as the choices that led them there. It is possible that Bill could end up paying Luna a visit in jail. Could Bill end up forgiving Luna and even paying for her treatment? B and B spoilers, Friday, November 8, 2024. Speaking of Luna, she gets a surprise visit in jail. Luna's eyes widen as a guard leads her out to the visitors area. There waiting for Luna is her mother, Poppy. It is teased that during the visit, Poppy provides Luna with valuable information. What exactly is this valuable information, and could it lead to more trouble for Bill? Does Poppy end up saying too much to her mama-framing daughter? Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most on Friday, November 8, 2024? What are your predictions for Zend, Steffy, Hope, and Katie? What does the future hold for Poppy, Luna, Bill, and the rest of the characters? Watching bold and beautiful boss Steffy challenge Hope to name the man in whom she is interested, I facepalmed and then facepalmed again. Just give her a name, any name, I thought. Make up a name. Or if you want it to be true to this show, pick the name of someone who works at Forrester. Jimmy from accounting, maybe, or Sully in shipping. But no, Hope just stood there stammering and got the chop as a result. Bummer, I thought. Not because I was sad that she got canned. That actually seems like a terrific thing because it is likely to lead to this. I was disappointed because Bold and Beautiful had a really fun way to introduce a new character, and it said, nah, we're good replaying the same old storylines over and over. It's not too late to change course, though. Carter could suggest to Hope that, even if they want to keep their relationship on the DL, she could get herself rehired by making up a story about how she is crushing on Freddie, who works at the Coffee Bean in the lobby. Why wouldn't I just have told Steffy that? Hope asks. It doesn't matter why, Carter tells her. Make up something. Maybe his lats suck. Maybe you're a snob. I dunno. Then, Carter and Hope could set their plan in motion. Only Steffy wouldn't be satisfied with a name after all. She'd want proof that Hope likes this mystery man. If you like him so much, tell him, Steffy orders Hope. I could use a coffee anyway. Let's march right down there, and you can confess your burning desire for, was it Freddie? Freddie, Carter corrects her, instantly regretting that this makes him look overly invested in Hope's love life. The three of them then head down to the coffee shop, where Hope cops to feelings for Freddie that she most definitely doesn't have. Wow, I thought we were vibing, he says happily, but I didn't want to say anything and be wrong. This is amazing. By the time the awkward scene is done, Hope has a date that night with Freddie, and Bold and Beautiful has a cute new character on the canvas who doesn't use $100 bills as wallpaper. Plus, since Freddie is handsome and charming, despite Hope's newfound insta-love for Carter, she might find herself drawn to him, leading us into a full-fledged triangle. Casting the part would be a blast, too. It could be anyone from General Hospital alum Robert Palmer Watkins to Days of Our Lives Layman Archie, from Young and Restless Jason Canela to Station 19's Gray Damon. What do you think of this idea? Thumbs up, down, undecided. Electra Forrester arrived in Los Angeles last month with her aunt Ivy Forrester and is already sitting pretty at Forrester Creations. What do we really know about the new soap character though, other than she's from Australia and a distant relative of Eric Forrester? B&B spoilers hint there could be trouble ahead. Keep reading to find out what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Linnea Grace debuts on Bold and Beautiful. Linnea Grace made her daytime TV debut on The Bold and the Beautiful as Electra just a few weeks ago, and she has already made herself at home at Forrester Creations. Maybe it is just her deer-in-the-headlights look or our paranoia, but a lot of viewers are comparing her to Luna Nozawa, and we can see the similarities. Ivy Forrester vouched for her brother John Forrester Jr.'s daughter Electra, but does she really even know her? And if Electra does have a shady past and Ivy knows about it, she might have decided not to disclose it to anyone so her niece could have a fresh start. B&B spoilers say things could get awkward for Liam Spencer if his brother starts dating his ex-wife's niece. Seeing as how he's trying to win back Hope Logan, he probably wants everyone to forget about his kiss with Ivy the last time she was in town visiting. B&B spoilers. Who is Electra Forrester's mom on Bold and Beautiful? Seeing as how Electra is a tried-and-true Forrester, she most likely isn't a gold digger like Luna Nozawa was. But that doesn't mean she's not up to something. After all, no one has revealed who Electra's mother is, and she could have an axe to grind with the Los Angeles Forrester family. Do you think that Electra is a good match for Will Spencer Jr.? Hope Logan made a miraculous transformation on The Bold and the Beautiful. Right before our eyes, she went from social pariah to the most eligible bachelorette in Los Angeles. But Carter Walton would most likely have an issue with that title. Can Carter lock Hope Logan down before one of her exes does? Keep reading to find out what's happening next on Bold and Beautiful spoilers ahead. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Carter Walton and Liam Spencer face off. It was just a few months ago that Hope was following Steffy Forrester's husband around like a lovesick schoolgirl. Somehow she managed to get past the mortifying kiss debacle with Dr. John Finnegan, and the men are kicking down her front door looking for love. B&B spoilers say Carter Walton is determined to be Hope's knight in shining armor. Sparks are flying between the two. But Carter has some unexpected competition. After a messy divorce and toxic co-parenting, Liam Spencer has decided he wants to reunite his family and reconcile with his ex-wife. Dollar Bill's son is not going to take no for an answer and will be pulling out all the stops to prove to Hope that he's the man for her. Carter Walton and Liam Spencer are actually friends and have never had any issues with each other over women. That's most likely because Carter has never expressed any interest in Hope or Steffy until now. It will be interesting to see if Carter and Liam will handle their new love triangle like adults, or if fists will eventually end up flying. B&B spoilers. Is Thomas Forrester returning? In other soap news, Bold and the Beautiful spoilers have been hinting for a while now that Thomas Forrester will be returning soon. With all of the drama at Forrester Creations with Hope for the future, we're surprised he stayed away this long. When Thomas returns and learns that Carter and Liam are fighting over Hope Logan, will he decide he wants to be with Hope again too? Who do you think Hope will end up with on The Bold and the Beautiful? Share your predictions below. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Will Spencer has already become a hit with the ladies around Forrester Creations. The gorgeous women there were a huge reason why Will even accepted an internship at the company. However, one young woman in particular has caught Will's eye. It's Electra Forrester who's grabbed Will's attention, so the other beauties at Forrester Creations are out of luck. Of course, Lainey was clearly hoping to get her own chance to win Will over. Despite Lainey's attempts to flirt, she's no match for Elektra as far as Will's concerned. Jealous Lainey tried to throw shade at Elektra, but Will piped up to basically act like Elektra was a jewelry superstar. Will is definitely impressed by Elektra's work on the revived jewelry line, even if Lainey isn't. It's easy to imagine Lainey thinking it's not too late to step up her game and convince Will to be with her instead. Lainey might come up with some sort of seduction plot and try to make Will forget all about Elektra. Naturally, Lainey's efforts aren't going to work, but she seems like the type to cause more trouble. If all else fails, Lainey may resort to some sabotage when it comes time for Will and Elektra's first date. There's a good chance Will's going to take Elektra out to dinner at Il Giardino sooner or later. That could give Lainey an opportunity to crash their evening together or find some other way to blow things up. It'd be interesting to see how Sheila Sharp would react to Lainey sneaking around and plotting. Would Sheila help Lainey as a way to stick it to the Forresters or turn sinister over Lainey, causing drama in Deacon Sharp's restaurant? Whatever the case, Lainey may not be ready to give up on Will just yet, so she might get a little rival arc with Elektra. Our B and B predictions point to Lainey cementing her mean girl status, so stay tuned for updates on any alarming news ahead. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Will and Elektra's budding romance could come with some surprises, so don't miss all the action. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Friday, November 8, 2024, promise a dramatic day as Poppy and Luna finally have it out. Next on The Bold and the Beautiful, Dollar Bill Spencer is surprised when he receives a heartfelt letter from Luna Nozowa. She explains her side of what happened, but does she justify it? After all, she killed 2 men and locked Steffy Forrester Finnegan in a cage with the intention of killing her. How can anyone ever justify that? The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Luna Nozowa reaches out. As for Luna, she is surprised when her mother finally makes it to the prison to visit. Poppy Nozowa and Luna have a lot to hash out. Poppy is still confused as to how she went so wrong to have a daughter who became a killer. Does Luna have any answers? Has she done any self-reflection during the months she has been behind bars? Or is Luna still a crazed maniac who thinks that she is entitled to anything she wants? She was ready to scam Bill for money when things didn't work out with R.J. Forrester and she became bored. Will she scam her way out of jail by playing on Poppy's sympathy? Perhaps she will plead insanity or get off on a technicality. B and B spoilers. Zend Forrester confronts Steffy Forrester. Zend Forrester feels left out in the cold. He was the designer for Hope for the Future, and now he has no line because Steffy got mad at Hope Logan, refused to hear her out, and fired her on the spot. Steffy makes excuse after excuse for her decision, but Zend doesn't care. He knows Steffy did this for personal reasons without thinking of the consequences or anyone else involved. Will Zend branch out on his own and start something new with Hope and Carter Walton, or will they stage a coup and try to oust Steffy from her position, now that the power seems to have gone to her head? A Forrester war may be headed down the pike, but who will come out on top? The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that despite all the recent drama with Hope Logan, Steffy Forrester knows her husband is devoted to her. John Finnegan works every day to prove just how committed he is to Steffy and the family they share. It's clear that even when Hope was interested in Finn, she was never real competition for Steffy. Hope's attempt to be an interloper was downright embarrassing since Finn never had any kind of romantic feelings for her. Now that Hope has moved on with Carter Walton, someone else may start sniffing around Finn. It's possible Ivy Forrester could be next in line, but she'd probably run into the same problems as Hope. There's no reason for someone new to get Finn's attention since he's already got the woman of his dreams. That's especially true when it comes to Steffy's rivals, since Finn is sensitive to her feelings about people she's feuded with. However, we have to consider what might happen if someone familiar to Finn entered the mix, perhaps the one who got away. This might be the perfect time for one of Finn's former flames to suddenly surface. What if Finn never told Steffy about another woman who left him heartbroken? Maybe Finn is keeping a few secrets about his romantic history, like a failed proposal to a different leading lady. Sheila Sharp has backed off Finn for now, but that may not last much longer. Since Sheila was previously determined to get Finn away from Steffy, she might settle on a new strategy to make that happen. It's easy to imagine Sheila doing some research and uncovering Finn's ex-girlfriend. Sheila might sense the opportunity for Finn to fall back in love with someone who'd actually let her be part of his life. Maybe Finn's ex has been quietly pining for him and regretting letting him go. If that's the case, Sheila could take full advantage of the situation and cause some troubling news. Sheila might contact Finn's former lover and convince her that she should fight for him. Perhaps Sheila could manipulate some bad girl love interest of the past into becoming Finn and Steffy's next wrecking ball. Whatever the case, the dialogue in the November 6 episode offered some potential hints. Finn insisted Steffy was the only one for him before Steffy ultimately declared that he was all hers. Could B and B plan on shaking things up with a new interloper? Could Steffy soon worry that maybe Finn isn't all hers like she thought? The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Steffy and Finn will inevitably face fresh obstacles, so stay tuned for marriage updates and more predictions on their next chapter. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that John Finn Finnegan recently stayed quiet about Hope Logan. When Hope accidentally fell on Finn, he allowed Steffy Forrester Finnegan to think it was a deceptive seduction attempt. Fans know that's not what happened. Finn allowing Hope to face Steffy's wrath when he knows it wasn't intentional could spark a new chapter for the good doctor. Could Finn be a lot more like his bio mom, Sheila Carter Sharp, than he cares to admit? Keep reading and let's talk about this storyline. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Hope Logan's accident. B and B spoilers reveal that Hope was already in loads of trouble from kissing Finn at Eric Forrester's party for Brooke's bedroom. Hope regretted it and eventually found someone new to fantasize about. Now that Carter Walton has made his interest in Hope known, they are keeping the romance a secret. Hope thought she would surprise Carter by being in lingerie when he returned. Hope didn't realize Carter had left the property. While Carter was gone, Finn went to return Steffy's tablet. Hope heard someone was in the room and just assumed it was Carter. Then, Hope tripped and landed right on top of Finn, wearing nothing but skibby lingerie. B and B spoilers, John Finnegan's omission. Steffy just happened to walk into the room while a lingerie-clad Hope was lying on top of a baffled Finn. Of course, Steffy would think Hope was assaulting Finn. That's when Finn should have spoken up and said that Hope fell on him. Finn allowed Steffy to accuse Hope of trying to seduce her husband again. While that is what it looked like, Finn knew good and well that she wasn't trying to seduce him. Finn knows it was an accident, a crazy one, but still an accident. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Steffy Forrester Finnegan's business decision. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that even after Steffy told Finn she fired Hope, he still didn't clarify things. If Finn were really a decent man, then he would have told Steffy it seemed to be an accident. Finn might have been caught off guard, but he's acting like Hope is a predator. That's not what happened, and Finn knows it. Now that Hope has been fired, Finn is still keeping quiet. Could we be seeing a character transformation? B and B spoilers, Good Doctor's evil chapter? Soaps love to make characters with many layers. Villains grow hearts, we learn about their painful pasts, and somehow they earn redemption. On the flip side, saintly characters mess up and do bad things. While Finn has made mistakes, his intentions are always good. We haven't seen Finn go bad yet. Could Finn omitting the truth about Hope's fall be the first of many lies? Is Finn on his way to becoming a bad boy, and if so, perhaps he is more like his bio mom, Sheila, than he cares to admit. Maybe there really is a reason why Liam Spencer has always been suspicious. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Hope Logan has some hope for her future again thanks to Carter Walton. Carter was more determined than ever when he said he was going to find Ridge Forrester and try to get through to him. However, Hope may ultimately get updates on some bad news. Ridge is digging his heels in and supporting Steffy Forrester, so getting him to willingly override his daughter may not be a possibility. Carter hinted to Hope about exhausting all options, but he was vague about what would happen once he did that. It's clear that Carter has a backup plan that could benefit Hope, so what's it going to be? If Carter can't convince Steffy or Ridge to bring Hope back to Forrester Creations, he may push Hope to file a wrongful termination lawsuit. Steffy's reasons for firing Hope were personal, so Carter may think this is the path to getting her to back down. Of course, Hope shouldn't have been parading around in lingerie on the job, so that could be a hurdle that comes up if Carter pursues this angle. You could argue that since Hope wasn't even working, she deserved to get fired for that alone. Nevertheless, Carter has a background as a lawyer and knows how to play legal hardball. Perhaps Carter could build a case for Hope and make Steffy the long-term villain of her story. It was Steffy who convinced Thomas Forrester to leave for Paris, which left Hope's line floundering. Carter might make it seem like Steffy has been sabotaging Hope all along and just waiting for an opportunity to get rid of her completely. Naturally, the real goal here might be to convince Ridge to back down. If Forrester is faced with the possibility of this lawsuit threat and a major scandal, Ridge might relent and override Steffy's decision after all. Regardless, Carter will definitely raise the stakes with some bold moves soon enough. Based on our B&B predictions, Steffy and Ridge had better be ready for more backlash. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Carter will do whatever it takes to get Hope's career back on track, so stay tuned. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Steffy Forrester Finnegan and John Finn Finnegan are overdue for some marital conflict. Once Deacon Sharp tells Sheila Carter Sharp about Hope Logan's firing, could she do some damage to Finn? Is it possible that Sheila finds and reunites Finn with his lost love? That certainly would bring Steffy some real competition and a possibly interesting story for Finn. Keep reading and let's talk about the possibilities. Competition, Sheila finds. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Steffy Forrester Finnegan's Tyrant era. B&B spoilers reveal that Steffy seems to be in her Tyrant era. Steffy has been wanting to get rid of Hope's fashion line for a long time. Steffy finally did it when she found Hope lying on top of Finn. It was an accident and the lingerie wasn't for Finn. However, when Hope refused to name her new man, she was terminated. B&B spoilers, Hope Logan's firing. Steffy doesn't seem to be stopping there. Steffy would love to get rid of Brooke Logan, and even Katie Logan. Steffy seems to not trust Carter Walton anymore, either. Even more concerning was that Steffy was oh so anxious to tell the whole company about Hope's firing. Yes, people need to know, but Steffy tried doing it before Brooke even found out. Luckily, Ridge Forrester attempted to give Brooke a heads up, although she already knew from Hope and Carter. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Sheila Carter Sharp's scheme. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Sheila is long overdue for some kind of scheming. Sheila is reformed and is trying to not do evil things. At the same time, Sheila is a schemer at heart. So it would be easy to see her do something when she learns about Steffy firing Hope. It could make Sheila even more convinced that Steffy is all wrong for Finn. The B&B spoilers, John Finnegan torn? It's quite possible that there are some things in Finn's past that Steffy doesn't know. Perhaps there was a long-lost love, the one that got away. If Sheila found that woman and brought her to Los Angeles, Steffy just might have real competition, and Finn could have a divided heart. In the November 5, 2024 episode, Finn gushed about how Steffy was the only one for him. Steffy replied that Finn was all hers. In soaps, that often comes right before a divided heart. Steffy has already had several love triangles, but Finn's eyes have always just been for Steffy. It seems Finn's hidden past could resurface, so stay tuned. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Steffy Forrester Finnegan will likely update Liam Spencer about Hope Logan's firing. Liam wants Hope back and might be suspicious about Steffy's story. When Liam questions Hope and gets the real story, he could decide to help his ex out a bit. Liam might lie to Steffy Forrester Finnegan and claim the lingerie was for him. Liam might make this sacrifice, but will it end up costing Hope her romance with Carter Walton? Keep reading and let's talk about what could happen next in this storyline. The bold and the Beauchiel spoilers. Hope Logan's termination. B and B spoilers reveal that Hope and Carter have a secret romance going on. When Hope fell on top of John Finn Finnegan, it was an accident. However, when Steffy walked in and found Hope lying on top of Finn, she came to one conclusion: that Hope was trying to seduce Finn again. Steffy fired Hope and then asked Ridge Forrester to have her back. Ridge did just that, and Charlie Weber escorted Hope out of the building with employees and interns watching. B and B spoilers. Steffy Forrester Finnegan gloats. After Hope was fired, Steffy was anxious to tell everyone at Forrester Creations about Hope's termination. However, Ridge advised Steffy to hold off as he needed to tell Brooke Logan the news first. Steffy agreed, but she will likely tell Liam sooner rather than later. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Liam Spencer's honorable lie. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Liam wants Hope back. Liam has asked but been rejected. Liam also planted a kiss on Hope, which had her pushing him away. Then, Liam put together a video tribute dedicated to Hope. While all of that was very nice, Hope doesn't want to go back into the past. When Liam finds out that Steffy fired Hope, he will get one side of the story. Liam knows Hope pretty well, and might not believe she would do something so bold. Liam might decide to play hero for Hope by lying about the identity of the man. Liam might tell Steffy that Hope was in lingerie for him, not Finn. Since Steffy doesn't know about Hope and Carter's romance yet, she might believe Liam. Steffy might wonder why Hope just didn't say so though. That will force Liam to get a bit creative. B and B spoilers. Carter Walton loses again. Liam might make the bold move based on Will Spencer's advice. Less talk, more action. While Liam might tell Hope he doesn't expect anything in return, could Carter's new romance still be at risk? After all, Hope does tend to gravitate toward men who play hero for her. With both Liam and Carter making sacrifices, which man will Hope end up with? Share your thoughts in the comment section below.